अरे वो बिल्ली का बच्चा, रोड पर क्या कर रहा है तू? अरे वो बिल्ली का बच्चा, हट जा आगे से, नहीं तो तू साइकिल से कुचल जाएगा। हट जा आगे से कमीनी बिल्ली।
Oh no!
अरे तो साइकिल के ही आगे आगे भागने लगी। अब क्या करूं? साइड से साइकिल को निकाल लेता हूं। लो कुचल गई बिल्ली।
Oh no!
बोला था कि हट जा आगे से। लो अब कुचल गया ना तू। उठ 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 ना बिल्ली का बच्चा। अरे माई रे, ये बिल्ली का बच्चा तो टे बोल गया है। यहाँ मुझे किसी ने देखा तो नहीं? अरे बाप रे, वो बड़ी बिल्ली मुझे काटने के लिए आ रही है क्या? लगता है वो बिल्ली इस बिल्ली की माँ है। अब तो मुझे बहुत काटेगी रे दादा। बहुत डर लग रहा है, क्या करूं? भागो रे दादा। लगता है उसे पता चल गया कि उसका बच्चा टे बोल गया है। अब तो वो मुझे काटने के लिए आ रही है।
Oh no!
और तेज साइकिल को चलाता हूँ। देख चिंकिया, मेरा वाला गुब्बारा तुम्हारे वाले गुब्बारे से कितना बड़ा है। चुप करो, मेरा वाला गुब्बारा ज्यादा बड़ा है, ये देखो। अरे चिंकी, वहाँ रोड पर देखो, कोई जानवर किसी गाड़ी से कुचल गया है। चलो पास से चलकर देखते हैं। अरे ये तो एक बिल्ली का बच्चा है। लगता है ये टे बोल गया है। ये तो अभी जिंदा है चिंकी। मुझे बचा लो, मैं मर रहा हूँ। अरे ये तो बोलता भी है चिंटू। अगर हम तुम्हें पकड़ेंगे तो तुम हमें काटोगे तो नहीं? नहीं। तो बिल्ली को उठा कर ले चल हॉस्पिटल चिंटू। चल आजा बिल्ली। मुझे बचा लो। चल दौड़ के चल हॉस्पिटल चिंकी। अबे वो बिल्ली, छोड़ देना रे मुझे। वो तुम्हारे बच्चे की गलती थी, मेरी नहीं। गिर गया रे दादा। नहीं नहीं, मुझे मत काटना। अब से मैं किसी भी बिल्ली को नहीं मारूंगा। भागो रे दादा। अब कहाँ जाऊँ जिसे ये बिल्ली मुझे न काट सके? हाँ, चलता हूँ, उस कार पे चढ़ जाता हूँ, नहीं तो ये बिल्ली मुझे काट लेगी। अरे रुको कार वाला, मुझे भी बैठा लो। अरे कार वाला तो रुक ही नहीं रहा। लगता है मुझे ही तेज दौड़ना होगा। लगता है अब मैं बच जाऊंगा। अरे ये बिल्ली तो कार से भी तेज दौड़ रही है। अरे वो कार वाला, क्या कर रहा है तू? कार को और तेज चलाना बे। देख चिंटू, वो रहा हॉस्पिटल, हम आ गए। चलो। डॉक्टर बाबू कहाँ हो?
अरे हम यहाँ हैं, बोलो क्या हो गया?
डॉक्टर साहब, इस बिल्ली को रोड पर किसी गाड़ी ने कुचल दिया है।
क्या? तो फिर इसे रखो यहाँ, मैं इंजेक्शन लगा देता हूँ। अब ये वाला इंजेक्शन लगाता हूँ।
क्या इंजेक्शन? नहीं नहीं, मुझे इंजेक्शन से बहुत डर लगता है। मैं नहीं लगवाऊंगा, बता दे रहा हूँ।
अरे बिल्ली, ये इंजेक्शन लगेगा तब तो तू ठीक होगा।
ठीक है तो लगा दो। रुको, ये इंजेक्शन तो बहुत बड़ा है, इसे मैं नहीं लगवाऊंगा।
अरे ये भैंसों का इंजेक्शन है, इसीलिए बड़ा है ये।
क्या? मम्मी मम्मी, जल्दी से दरवाजा खोलो। अरे कौन है जो इतना चिल्ला रहा है बाहर? अरे दरवाजा खोलो ना जल्दी। आ गई आ गई। अरे तू इतना डरा हुआ क्यों है? क्या हो गया बाबू? मत पूछो, मैंने एक बिल्ली के बच्चे को साइकिल से कुचल दिया था। तब से उसकी माँ मेरे पीछे पड़ी हुई है काटने के लिए। क्या? देखो उसकी माँ बाहर ही खड़ी है। अरे अरे रुक जा बिल्ली, भाग क्यों रही है? इंजेक्शन लगवा ले तू। मैं वो भैंसा वाला इंजेक्शन नहीं लगवाऊंगा, उस इंजेक्शन में बहुत मोटा सुई है। अरे इंजेक्शन नहीं लगवाएगा तो तू मर जाएगा। क्या?
In the midst of heated debates and stark divisions at the border, a place often marked by despair and deep longing, a most unexpected figure steps into an unexpected role. Known for his tough stance on immigration, Donald Trump today makes a gesture so surprising that it captures the heart of the nation and stirs the pot of public opinion. What happens when a man known for building walls chooses instead to open a gate, even if just for a moment? Join us as we unravel the story of a day that might just change the way the world sees a polarizing leader. As dawn breaks over the border, a line forms, snaking through barriers and around blockades, a vivid tapestry of hopes and dreams carried in tired eyes and weary smiles. Here, families from far-flung corners of the world gather, their lives packed into small bags, their stories etched in the lines of their faces. They come seeking safety, opportunity, and a new beginning in a land where prosperity seems just a visa stamp away. But today, the routine narrative of struggle and strife at the border is about to take an unexpected turn. Enter Donald Trump, a figure synonymous with strict immigration policies and a champion of the formidable border wall that stands as a symbol of division to some and protection to others. His visits to the border are usually marked by speeches and security, not stops for personal interaction. Yet, today's visit diverges from the script in a way that no one anticipated. Amidst the backdrop of tension and policy, a single act of unexpected kindness from this divisive figure is about to thrust him into the viral spotlight. This is not just a story about policies and politics, it's about humanity and the moments that test the bounds of our predefined roles. Today, we delve into an incident that peels back the layers of a persona many think they know well, revealing an action that might change hearts or at least provoke thought. What led to this moment? How did the crowd react? And what does this mean for a family that has traveled thousands of miles, fueled by nothing but hope? Let's explore the day when Donald Trump, against the backdrop of his own contentious policies, made a decision at the border that no one saw coming. Under the harsh glare of the midday sun, a family of four stands quietly among a crowd of hundreds, each person a silent bearer of stories wrought with resilience and despair. This family, the Ramirezes, hail from a small village in Honduras, where violence and poverty had woven themselves into the fabric of daily life. Maria, the mother, is a teacher, or was, until the local school shuttered its doors, unable to operate amidst constant threats. Alongside her, Luis, her husband, once a farmer, his hands now empty as the fields he tended lay fallow, destroyed by drought and corruption. Their two children, Isabella and Mateo, young and wide-eyed, clutched their parents' hands, not fully understanding their journey, but feeling its weight. Their path to the border was a testament to human endurance, spanning thousands of miles of treacherous terrain, reliant on the mercy of strangers and the hope of a promise whispered by the wind, the American dream. Now, as they stand at the threshold of this dream, the border presents a new set of challenges. Long lines snake across the dusty ground, faces etched with fatigue, eyes filled with a cocktail of hope and uncertainty. This crowded frontier is punctuated by the cries of children and the solemn nods of adults, each minute stretching into hours as paperwork is scrutinized and fates are whispered. Into this charged atmosphere, a motorcade approaches, stirring a murmur through the crowd. The figure emerging from this procession is none other than Donald Trump, the architect of many of the policies that have shaped the very fabric of this border's reality. His presence today is officially marked as an inspection tour, a review of border operations and enforcement strategies. Unofficially, whispers circulate about potential policy announcements, adding a layer of suspense to an already tense environment. As Trump steps out, flanked by officials and security, his gaze unexpectedly falls upon the Ramirez family. Maybe it's the quiet dignity with which they stand, or perhaps the innocence in the children's eyes. Something in this moment transcends the usual political narrative, cutting through the clamor of his entourage and the simmering tensions of the border. For a heartbeat, the politician and the family man converge, and the world watches, breath held, as an unforeseen chapter begins to unfold at the border. This meeting, unscripted and unexpected, is not just a convergence of two worlds but a test of empathy against the backdrop of rigid policies. As the cameras roll and the eyes of the world scrutinize every gesture, every expression, the air thickens with anticipation. Will this encounter merely be another photo opportunity, or could it be the genesis of a moment that might soften the hard lines of a much-debated border policy? Stay tuned as we delve deeper into the impact of this unexpected interaction, moment poised on the edge of political protocol and human compassion, a single gesture that could ripple through the narrative of a nation divided. In a scene typically marked by formality and distance, the unfolding event at the border today writes a different story. Donald Trump, a figure often seen through the lens of divisive